Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to WCW Thunder. Here full time is, of course, none other than Oshu Jax, and now I have a certain guy following me. This is John Smithy, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's not.
It's not? Who is it then?
It's John Smithy, Overlord of France.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, we are going to get started with some action right away on WCW Thunder, as this man you see right here is Kevin Nash, and I got a word from Nash earlier before the show started. He says he is starting a quote-unquote vanilla midget tour.
That's right, he's going to show these cruiserweights who are taking up valuable television time that they don't deserve a place here on WCW Thunder. They're taking up Big Sexy's time.
Last week was direct proof of that when Kevin Nash interfered in a Cruiserweight Championship match between Stardust and Brian Davis. But nonetheless, he's facing this man right here, Kota Ibushi.
Kota Ibushi, a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team champion, and a former World Junior Heavyweight champion as well. He won the best for Super Juniors. Quite honestly, he's the definition of what Nash is getting at as a vanilla midget. You can't speak the English.
Well, that's just going to make matters worse for him, ain't it? Just knowing how Kevin Nash really is.
I imagine Kevin Nash...
Oh my goodness, what a big knee from Big Sexy!
Big knee. Very familiar of Jun Akiyama. I don't know what's going on for here. And a humongous brainbuster!
Kevin Nash seems to be quite the wrestling machine lately. John Smithy, dare I say that the vanilla midgets have improved Kevin Nash's work rate?
That's where you're wrong. Kevin Nash has improved the vanilla midgets.
Oh my goodness!
Work rate.
Exploder suplex!
Shades of the great Keith Connor.
Or Jun Akiyama. Wait a minute, Kevin Nash is going up. Is this it? Oh! What the? Lucha Nash! Holy shit! I mean, Kevin Nash is the original high flyer, I guess.
He is the wrestling machine, Kevin Nash.
Oh my goodness! Wait a minute, Kota Ibushi has already busted Kevin Nash open!
Well, you see, Kevin Nash is just blading because he has to make the vanilla midget look more threatening. And blood puts money.
Oh, and no! Look at that high-flying athleticism from Kota Ibushi. Very nice, Hurricanrana, I believe that was.
But he misses the body flop, and now he's up for grabs for Kevin Nash, who...
Oh, what a Bull Nelson facebuster from the big man they called Diesel back in the day.
Yeah.
Ibushi, Irish looking to the ropes. Kevin Nash running the ropes again. Ibushi throws Nash to the outside. Kota Ibushi, check it out! Not going for anything.
One. And Kevin Nash is standing.
There's that.
Three.
There's the plancha.
Four. Kevin Nash is standing there like an idiot.
Wait a minute. Oh, but
7.
Kota Ibushi may look even more like an idiot, but he's still somehow connected with that maneuver.
Oh, he didn't fully connect, but he did enough to get the big man down.
Tope Atomico from the man that Kevin Nash considers a vanilla midget. Could Kota Ibushi pull the upset? Not when Kevin Nash is doing that. Northern Light suplex with the bridge. Got 2. Not enough to end the match.
Kevin Nash now going into the danger zone now. And wait a minute.
Oh, another exploder suplex.
And just the extra height that Kevin Nash applies onto it, it's going to be much more effective than, say, Jun Akiyama's further exploder.
Especially considering the strength that Kevin Nash has too.
Oh, shoot. Not the shitty version that The Rock uses.
It's the best version ever because it's Kevin Nash, remember?
Kevin Nash, wrestling machine. Wait a minute. Is he setting him up?
Oh, yes, he is. Nash is calling for it. I think Nash wants that big move. He's for it. Wait a minute. Nash making the run. Missing. Or just toying with them. Big boot from Big Sexy.
Up to the back of the skull of Cody Abasi, and we know what comes after the big boot.
Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for it. Jackknife power bomb connected.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Cody Abasi is the first stop on the Vanilla Midget Tour. 2 and 3.
Yes, he is. Kevin Nash, what an impressive, strong performance from Big Sexy here tonight as he has claimed the first victim of this Vanilla Midget Tour, even while he's covered in blood.
Well, he's going to clear himself to make the match much more interesting. But see anyone really stopping Kevin Nash out of all the Vanilla Midgets yet?
Boo!
Midget?
That's still not Okada! That is Ethan Conway. He's sounding very confident right now, saying nobody can stop him. Currently undefeated at 2-0, ladies and gentlemen.
But you say no one can stop him? I think I can name one now.
Yep. As he just said, he should be the world champion of Thunder. Ethan Conway needs to turn around.
Just stop taunting. Stop doing Bradshaw's taunt.
Well. I thought it would be... I thought it was YOU''RE.
Well, that's because you're from Alabama and you don't know how to spell.
More like the British person who put this together clearly forgot the English language existed.
Well, you think that it's the British person who put it together, but really it's all Christian slaves. Speaking of slaves, here comes our Chris Core in a tag team match set for one fall to determine the #1 contenders to the NESE East Tag Team Championships.
This man you see right here is Chris Core. Looks like he's loaded, chock full with potential. Fought Ethan Conway in a very close matchup on the last Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. He is teaming up with the WCW television champion, David supposedly great Arrow, as the core of what is it again? The core of excellence, really?
Well, I would call them the core of mediocrity, or the core of jobbination.
Half of them anyway. The other guy seems like he's got some potential.
Well, with this one or the other one. He's got sleek trunks. That's all I can say about it.
Better than being a jobber. Or looking like one. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, here comes our new WCW television champion who was literally handed the title on a silver platter by Steven Santos, David Arrow.
David Arrow, well, you can say he's undeserving, but end of the day, he did get the one, well, he didn't get the 1, 2, 3, but he did get the title at the end of the day. You gotta appreciate that fact.
But the thing I don't understand about David Arrow is that he's bragging like he actually won something.
Well, he did win something. He just didn't win.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between bragging about winning the title in a hard-fought 10-minute match than there is, you know, winning it in 30 seconds just because somebody gets themselves counted out and hands the title to you.
Well, that is true, but speaking of a man who has fought his way here in WCW, here comes the former WCW World Champion, Taekwon Cougar.
Taekwon Cougar? That's how you say it?
Taekwon.
Taekwon Cougar.
But speaking of this match, it is the #1 contender for the NESE East Championship Tag Team Championship. Bret Hart and Miller won half the NESE Tag Team Championship along with Evan O'Shea. They formed the Immigrants. Mitt issued the challenge last week when he said that this show needs Bret Hart in it to say to make this show better. And he's going to offer some second-rate wrestler the chance to fight his grace on at snap.
Here comes Taquan's brother, Brian Cougar.
Not much I can say about this guy other than why would a black man have
That's about it. But it seems like in terms of this tag team match, it would seem like the brothers have an advantage here. What do you think?
Well, they are former WCW Tag Team Champions, I believe. They have the experience factor in this kind of tight matches. And to be honest, I don't even know if Chris Paul is wrestling anywhere else ever.
That's a very good point. Nonetheless, the core of excellence are going to get put to the test by the Cougar, or whatever you call it, connection. The Cougar connection.
Them boys.
Them boys. They're not Jay and Mark Briscoe, but they are the Cougar brothers. Starting off with Taquan and Chris Cord in the ring, and wait a minute, Taquan!
Shades of Jason Matthews.
At that inside cradle, but Cord kicked out at 2. Taquan trying to go for something, but Cord with the counter, Cord with the drop kick. Cord! Uthes press and gets Brian Cougar with it!
But that was some foolish placement there. Brian Cougar not coming in to break up the cross arm breaker.
That is some foolish placement, because look where Chris Cord is. He is in the Cougar brothers' corner. Not anymore, though. Quickly fighting his way out of it before Brian could do something about it.
Look at that. Into his corner. Clever tag play here from...
Tagging in David Arrow. Wait a minute. What are they doing here? What? Well then.
I have nothing to say to this. Other than...
And look at David Arrow. Just sitting there taunting.
This caught completely missing Taquan Cougar.
Trying to stomp him in the corner, and David Arrow's the legal man, but I don't get why he's not going after Taquan. Taquan.
And look at that. David Arrow waiting until Taquan was...
Wait a minute, David Arrow. Oh my goodness, look at that!
Glory bomb special, but you just got to look at how David Arrow is fighting here. It really shows how he won the championship. He isn't taking Taquan in
a German suplex!
He's only
1, 2! Got him? No, he doesn't. Taquan, the former world champion, kicking out. Chris Cord trying to get involved as Brian Cougar gets in the ring. I'm going to mispronounce their name all day.
This is coming down to bedlam, and look at that. David Arrow trying to get a steel chair out there. And David Arrow, he is just trying to, he is not trying to fight honestly. He does not represent WCW as the television champion.
Well, you see how he won the TV title before, so it's not a surprise. It's just not a surprise.
Chaos.
Taquan is a machine! He's taking both the core of excellence by himself! Big belly to back suplex on Chris Cord. The referee tries to get the match under control. Wait a minute, inside cradle on David Arrow!
3, 4. He had a 4 count there.
He did. He really did. He should have won the match. But wait a minute. Taquan! Double arm suplex.
Underhook suplex. But,
double arm underhook. There we go.
No, it's still underhook.
Well, you get what I meant. He used both damn arms. Brian Cougar in the ring nonetheless.
As Chris Cord comes across the ring and gets a neck for his troubles. But look at that, David Arrow being a coward, just lying on the floor.
Oh, and look at the teamwork from the Cougar brothers. Nicely done with that double suplex. Double team suplex.
Brian Cougar just using his power on the much smaller David Arrow.
Northern Lights suplex on David Arrow.
But
Chris Cord is distracting the referee.
That's at least a 7, a 10. That was at least a 10 count. David Arrow is not really showing his worth.
What a job.
And this man's our television champion.
Yep. Let's be honest here, John Smithy. Does this match look more disorganized than Hulk Hogan versus The Warrior at Halloween Havoc 1998?
I've seen worse. And by worse, I mean I've watched $5 wrestling.
Well then!
With that wacky baby face of Saladin on.
All right then.
Just been dominated.
Wait a minute. Ryan Cougar going up high. David Arrow in trouble. Oh my goodness!
And if David Arrow does not get the tag in, this match is going to be soon over. Chris Court's only being the only constant member of the team.
Belly to back suplex from Brian Cougar. The Cougar brothers are in control, and David Arrow is now seeing red.
2 matches, 2 blade jobs.
Cougar, Northern Lights suplex on Chris Core, trying to get involved in the match.
Chris Core knows that if he just leaves David Arrow to this monster, there isn't going to be...
Wait a minute!
But he's not the man. Pins do not count.
Can't happen here. Sorry, Chris Core. That's just how it goes. But Chris Core gets knocked down off the apron for his trouble. And now Brian Cougar is setting up for the kill. David Arrow is in trouble.
What's he setting him up for? He's going for a powerbomb, right?
Oh my goodness! A big power bomb from Brian Cougar, but Chris Core trying to keep this match alive for the Core of Excellence. And oh, this is what he's going to get for his trouble.
Brian Cougar just going to send him up for that little last ride style maneuver.
Another power bomb from Brian Cougar, and that's going to be it for the Core of Excellence. David Arrow, I'm sure he's not going to be able to kick out of this.
Screw job!
This fucking stupid referee. I can't count until this guy gets out of the ring. For what? He's dead. He can't do anything. Okay, 1, 2.
Down for like 30 seconds. Still loses the match.
What a win for the Cougar brothers as they will go on to face the Un-Americans of NESC East. They're still Un-American. I don't care. He's an immigrant! Because he's Mexican. Wait a minute. Here comes the former Cruiserweight champion, Stardust. Effectively cost Stardust the title.
Stardust has just said.
That is a big challenge from Stardust. The very sharp-dressed former Cruiserweight champion is making a big challenge to Big Sexy.
He claims to be the best of all the Cruiserweights. He'll have his chance to prove it, I'm guessing.
To Kevin Nash, I guess that's like saying you're the most vanilla out of all the midgets, but at Snap, we're going to see a match.
Wait a minute. I know this music. It's got hot here. Okay, I don't care anymore.
Wait a minute, I'm getting word from the back. Scott will no shows, by the way.
But his music didn't. It is alright, his music didn't. The same with WCW.
Oh, but wait. Oh, this is Dwayne Chambers, ladies and gentlemen, who is in a Cruiserweight Contenders match here tonight.
This is going to go towards determining who will get the next title shot against the new champion, Brian Davis.
At Snap, I believe?
At Snap, I believe. Indeed.
I would think it'd be at Snap anyway. I hope it is.
Dwayne Chambers here, not related to the drug user Dwayne Chambers, British athlete. Looking to defeat this man, Akira Tozawa. He fought his dead after.
I still think he's dead.
Oh, so there he is. He's either a zombie or clone or a zombie clone.
He doesn't even have a body cast or anything.
No, sir. So I was CM Punk's going to hospital. Proven up was broken. This man survived a 100 feet drop.
but CM Punk can't survive getting hit by a car on his foot.
Oh, he's cool.
Nonetheless, excuse us, this is a cruiserweight contenders match we're about to see, and I'm sure Akira Tozawa has done something to prove himself as a great cruiserweight, right, Smithy?
Well, he's if I'm not mistaken, he's the current Dragon Gate Open the Gate champion. He's one of those Open the Gate champions. I know they don't really mean anything because it's fucking Dragon Gate. But...
Anyway, this match is going to get underway. As we saw last week, Dwayne Chambers made a strong promise that he was going to be the best of the best in the cruiserweight division. And I believe he got told to shut up or something by Tori Wilson.
Yes, he did. Tori Wilson asked him if he was related to Dwayne Chambers, the British athlete who got killed.
Akira Tozawa with the Irish whip and then the hurricane or head scissors, maybe. I don't know, Frankensteiner. What is it? I don't know.
I don't know. Do you reckon it's
but it's the senton.
Chambers going to the top, missing.
Both of these men missing with the senton. Tozawa, another. No!
He misses as well, and yeah, really not realising that it wasn't the smallest of ideas to keep going up top and crossing and burning.
And both of these men just examining each other, trying to move in very carefully. And oh, Tozawa with that big drop kick on Dwayne Chambers.
So, the more measured of the two men, the more experienced of the two men.
Dwayne Chambers trying to rush in. Akira Tozawa very wisely taking his time, but Chambers gets all of them there with that clothesline, forearm, whatever it was.
And he's jumping close.
Fights up. Oh!
Completely misses with the drop kick. And that's the inexperience factor here, folks.
You know, you said Scott Hall's music showed up. Wait a minute! Never mind.
Dwayne Chambers has done his scouting. Wait a minute.
Oh, what a big leg drop from Dwayne Chambers.
The knee of Dwayne Chambers.
Dwayne Chambers going high risk. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my point. You say Scott Hall's music showed up, and Scott Hall no-showed. I think we just met the cruiserweight Scott Hall.
Cruiserweight Scott Hall getting pinned here.
That was a nice bridge from Akira Tozawa. Tozawa trying for something, but Dwayne Chambers with the counter. Dwayne Chambers, Irish whip into the corner. Dwayne Chambers, big splash, going up high again. Not a good idea for Dwayne Chambers.
He tried to go for the Hurricane of Internet, but he took down Tozawa anyway.
Yeah, whatever works. Dwayne Chambers again going on the attack. Those nice flipping leg drops. Dwayne Chambers going up high again.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the Hurricanrana.
Dwayne Chambers heavily relying on his high-flying attacks.
Going again for another leg drop. No, yes, connected with it. And now Dwayne Chambers is setting up for the finish.
He's going for the 3D.
Oh no! Counter!
It looked like he's going for the Regal cut and all, but no dice.
Northern Light suplex from Tozawa. 1, 2, no! Dwayne Chambers is feeling it though, but wait a minute! Snap suplex. And Akira Tozawa though with the quick counter. But still stumbling to his feet. Dwayne Chambers tries that bulldog. No dice. Tozawa from behind. No dice. Rolling elbow shot.
That was more of a rolling forearm actually.
Oh, well that works too. Looked like an elbow just because of the motion. You'll excuse me. I need to see.
The ways of Chris Hero, I see.
Yes.
Akira Tozawa now starting to take a hold of this match after Dwayne Chambers' quick flurry at the beginning.
Tozawa missing with that standing moonsault though. Apparently just a little too weakened from Dwayne Chambers earlier. So there's that standing moonsault.
Right to the legs, trying to cut the legs off of Dwayne Chambers. And misses again.
Is everybody on Thunder drunk tonight?
Well, it is Tozawa.
Wait a minute, Tozawa!
What's he going for?
Deadlift German!
German suplex! That's gotta be a cane. That's gotta be...
1, 2, 3, no!
What part from this young man? Kicking out of the German suplex.
Dwayne Chambers is staying alive, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute! Roll up with the leg scissors! I guess.
No dice though, and now Dwayne Chambers has now got an opportunity to win the match. He's got Akira Tozawa where he wants and hits him with the somersault. And that's
Chambers is not moving as fast as he was before.
He's taking the effects of this quick sprint in the match.
Wait a minute, Dwayne Chambers from behind. Dwayne Chambers running the ropes. Dwayne Chambers, no, not going to get any dice on that Bulldog, and Tozawa trying to set up another German suplex.
You got a kick out of 2, that's got to be it.
1, 2, 3. And there you see it, Akira Tozawa gets one step closer to a Cruiserweight Championship match with Ryan Davis.
Boy's hardest managed to overcome the odds.
Dwayne Chambers a little too arrogant during the match. Got himself tired up facing Tozawa when Tozawa recovered. Made one crucial mistake that allowed Tozawa to connect with the final German suplex that put the match away. And wait a minute. We are now backstage with Christopher Nowinski.
Nowinski calling a little chat with Cougar. He is the assistant to General Manager Triple H.
Wait a minute. Woo! Wait.
Cougar not. Wait a minute. Cougar not exactly saying no to that little proposition there from Chris Nowinski.
Seems a little underhanded, don't you think?
Well, that is pretty.
At the same time, we could use a brand new television champion.
And the way Baron Cougar dominated.
But now, let's get to our main event. This man here is not Kazuchika Okada. He is, of course, the Rainmaker, though. Not really, but still, he is Ethan Conway, and he has a big test ahead of him, doesn't he, John Smith?
Well, this is arguably the biggest match of his young career. I say it's not arguably, it is his biggest match of his career. He has victories over Mike Dawson and Chris Paul. That pretty much says it all about Ethan Conway. And this is his first real test against the man, the myth, the legend, Cole.
To mention our WCW Thunder World Heavyweight Champion.
This is a non-title bout. You know what, if Conway springs the upset, you gotta say that puts him in a condition for a title shot.
Oh, very, very, very good position for a world title match against Goldberg, who already has enough on his plate to look at as he will face Kurt Angle and Snapped for the world title. So pretty much for Goldberg, any match here is essential for him to win, because you got to think Kurt Angle is going to be looking at this match closely. He's going to examine Goldberg. He's going to game plan against him. He's going to form some kind of strategy. And if Goldberg shows one big weakness, Kurt Angle is going to find a way to capitalize on it.
Goldberg gets quickly started in this match.
Nice inverted suplex, or a reverse suplex, right? Reverse from Goldberg.
Spear in the corner.
Look more like a shoulder tackle. Or shoulder thrust. Running shoulder thrust. Oh, but that's a military press slam.
Big military press slam there by Bill Goldberg, as he's just wailing away on Ethan Conway. Ethan Conway has not had a chance to even sneeze in this match.
The world champion is looking to make quick work of Ethan Conway as he connects with that big hip toss. And now Goldberg going to well with that triangle choke. Ethan Conway too close to the ropes, forcing the rope break.
Again trying to put the arm bar, but too close to the ropes still. Goldberg, wait a minute, Conway now.
Oh! Conway with the big counter!
I knew this is what Conway needs, just a little break. A little bit of luck, going for a big lariat. No.
Oh, and a hip toss.
Conway might go for a struggle.
Goldberg teeing off on Ethan Conway in the corner, but Conway kicking Goldberg away. Conway barely standing to his feet though, so Goldberg has done a number. Now Goldberg going for the leg bar. Again with the rope break though. Too close to the ropes, Goldberg. Arm drag.
Goldberg's got to think about his good ring positioning here. He's allowing Conway to get close to the ropes. He's pretty close to the ropes there. He's very lucky that Conway didn't stretch an arm out.
And speaking of close to the ropes, you can bet that if Kurt Angle gets that ankle lock cinched in, he's going to be smarter than Goldberg is right now. He's going to get Goldberg away from the ropes.
Exactly. Goldberg showing a little bit of
rookie mistake there, so to say.
Oh,
but look at that!
But then again, you got to put it in consideration. He isn't fighting against who he would consider a top class like top class competitor. Maybe Goldberg's not exactly thinking along the lines of a tactical battle here. He's just thinking of having a little bit of fun here with Conway.
Oh, but a big press slam there again. But that's a good point. Wait a minute, Ethan Conway out of nowhere, the Con Bomber, What the hell? Could this do it?
In the making.
One. No.
He kicked out of the point.
And now he's going for a second one! The Con Bomber! This could be it, ladies and gentlemen! Are we on? No, we're not.
Kick out at 0 now. He has no chance.
And a third! Con Bomber! Well, could 3 be the magic number? No, of course not.
Goldberg just... My God.
But Ethan Conway with the advantage, though. Conway stomping away at Goldberg. Goldberg seems to be a little off his game. And now Conway standing him up, trying to force Con Bomber. No! Goldberg is not going to fall for that trick more than 3 times. Or maybe he is.
No, just a...
just a double arm choke slam.
Larry in the corner, but Conway's going to be freaked out here. Goldberg kicks out of his move twice.
Full Nelson slam from the Rainmaker.
Break.
Oh, but Goldberg is busted open right now. Look at this, John Smithy. This could be trouble.
If I was Conway, I'd try and get Goldberg away from me as quickly as possible.
Missing with that attempted
connected, got Goldberg on the ropes.
Oh, but he's sending Goldberg to the outside. The Rainmaker could do this, ladies and gentlemen.
Conway turning away, but Goldberg's back to his feet already. I don't think Conway's aware of this.
Oh, I know what Goldberg's setting up for. He's going in for the kill. These fans are going nuts. Spear! It just broke the man in half.
That's why Conway shouldn't have turned in half. We know what comes after the spear.
The jackhammer ready to come. And now Goldberg lifting him up. Bam! Connected. Full flush. Kurt Angle better be watching. This could be a state. 2, 3.
And Conway has joined the list of men that Goldberg has defeated.
Goldberg is on a roll. The WCW Thunder World Champion looks unstoppable.
What could Kurt Angle do to beat this man? He's just dominated the competition here tonight.
Wait! Speaking of which, here's Kurt Angle sneaking in the ring with that fire extinguisher. Bam! Right to the back, and now Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist, the wrestling machine, is now getting in the ring. And wait, Kurt Angle slam on the world champion.
You don't think this is Kurt Angle's doing this as revenge from last week when Goldberg sneak attacked him? What the fuck?
Must be drunk. Hopefully he has the designated driver. But wait a minute, Kurt Angle, ankle lock! Goldberg is fighting it though, not wanting to tap. Not like that matters to Kurt Angle though. He's going to try to snap the man's ankle before snapped, if he can, no pun intended.
Look at the damage done. Holding his ankle as Kurt Angle stands tall.
As it stands, though, if Kurt Angle could leave Goldberg down on the mat like that, we might, just might, see a new WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
This is the future of WCW Thunder.
Kurt Angle says so. The WCW Thunder fans say hell no. Now we're backstage as Taquan Coger looks ready to lead the arena. Wait a minute! Brent Harvinator!
He's waiting around that corner like a dirty bastard. Wait a minute, what's he sending over for now?
Uh-oh. Here it comes, the fault line! The fault line from Brent Harvinator!
Sending a message to this WCW scum in his eyes. And you can just... Wait a minute, is he going to do something else? And no, I think Brent's just quite happy just sending his message.
Saving it for Snapped, where we will see the Immigrants take on the Coger brothers.
The NES East Tag Team Championships.
Certainly a big rivalry going on there between Powerland Brethren and Thunder people here.
But I think it's now time to say it's burying time.
We forgot to mention this earlier in the show.
We were told to call our bosses because we're not supposed to name one of the individuals.
Oh, well, good point. But our Chief Operating Officer, Triple H, is coming out here tonight to handle some business from last week about the said man that we cannot mention right now.
Despite the fact that the CAE and Thunder TF still have entire round to get
I mean, I guess the fans love the water bottle.
Well, the one European fans gonna get Triple H water.
But anyway, let's get back to business, folks. Triple H is out here to settle some business about the man we can't mention, as something very, very strange happens to his wife, Stephanie McMahon. But again, there's no, as that certain man mentioned, there is no video evidence to prove that Stephanie was either hit or she took the fall. There is no proof of that, but all we know is that if you're that certain man, the future of your career may very well lie in his hands.
And this said man is not coming out to the ring. And I'm guessing this has been prearranged that Triple H would discuss his future. We haven't been told anything, folks. We knew that Triple H had said he was going to do something, that we didn't know it was going to involve this man or not. But I think we're going to get a quick judgment on the remainder of his career here in WCW.
And there he is. Are we getting permission from the back to speak his name?
Well, I'm being told we're going to flash his name on the name bar in case some idiots don't know who he is. But we are not allowed legally to get this name.
That man is a loose cannon. The actions of him lately. This man is a former WCW television champion. He threw that title away, ladies and gentlemen, all because he had a story to tell. And John Smith, I don't know if you were here or you heard about that story, but
it suggested a certain tone. And Triple H saying what he thinks, if he honestly believes. We're laying the cards out at the tailgate. Oh!
what? Apparently we can legally mention his name now.
Well, wait a minute, before we can mention Like me. Here comes out the victor of last week's attack, Stephanie McMahon.
I can only imagine she has been going through mental stress and trauma that you can't even describe. Forget what she suffered last week. Just think of how emotionally scarred the $1 Billion Princess is going to be after what she suffered on the last Thunder.
Well, but no, the man that's done it can fight. Maybe he's just coming out here to rub in the final insult to get, you know, her revenge right now.
So in other words, she's putting the tombstone on an already dug and filled up 6-foot grave.
Well, Triple H is here, so
that's why I said that. What? Wait a minute!
What the hell's going on?
What? Wait. That can't be. You're kidding me! You're what? What?
Oh, that's a lot of bullshit.
There's no way that I don't care if I get sued for this. Steven Santos, there's no way he's innocent.
He changed his story. He said she fell on a doorknob. Now she said she fell down a flight of stairs.
What the hell is this all about?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. You see,
I've heard a case about something like this, about what's happening here with Stephanie.
have you just seen what Santos just did? He just threatened Stephanie.
He's broken Stephanie. So, as it stands, John Smithy, in this state that Stephanie McMahon is in, the loose cannon Steven Santos is untouchable.
Triple H cannot touch him. Shane McMahon cannot touch him. The board of directors cannot touch him.
Now that he's gotten in the mind of Stephanie McMahon and scared her to death so that she doesn't want to do. Wait a minute!
Yeah.
There's a man who's gonna make it right! Lex Luger! Ladies and gentlemen!
The All-American, Lex Luger, the total package.
He's not gonna stand for this! The torture rack applied from the former WCW World Champion!
Unbelievable.
Lex Luger is taking this serious, ladies and gentlemen. He's letting Steven Santos know that his actions are unacceptable. And these WCW Thunder fans all rallying behind the total package.
The landscape, the WCW. Santos may have immunity from the tall grass, but Lex Luger just said that the boys are not going to stop until they make sure Steven Santos gets what's coming to him.
The WCW roster may stand united against Steven Santos, but as it stands, that's an explosive end to Thunder. I am Ocean Jax. He is John Smithy. We will see you soon. Or not.